Hello everyone, welcome back, and my name is Lance Sessions. I'm the assistant coach for Mavs Gaming, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the best park build to create in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. To start this build, we'll be selecting the power forward position in the My Player Builder. You can select whatever hand, it doesn't matter. So we'll be using the power forward position because it actually gets way more badges than any other position selected. With this build, we'll be able to pretty much do it all except play center. But you'll create your height at 6'7". Your weight will be 210 pounds. Your wingspan will go max wingspan to 7'4". You'll be able to defend. You'll be able to rebound, but you might have some difficulties actually playing center, but you can still make it work. Body shape, you can choose whatever body shape that you want to use. And now for the most important part, we'll get into the attributes. So for your close shot, we're actually not going to touch this one. Driving layup will go up to a 94. Driving dunk will go up to a 95. Standing dunk we're not going to actually touch, but post control we're going to put up to a 55. And so I'll kind of explain why this finishing badge setup. So you get 8 finishing badges, and now it kind of depends if you're going to play big man or guard. This one's more of an all around, I would say, a guard build, but you could play like a power forward with this. But the only badges that we're really going to utilize as a guard is going to be posterizer and heat seeker. And so you only need 8 finishing badges, but you can feel free to add more if you want. Standing dunk, we're not going to get it high enough to be able to actually get the standing dunk animation, so I would suggest post control so you can do some of the spin moves and things out of that. For your mid-range, we're going to max that out at 90. For your three-point shot, we're going to go to an 84. Free throw, we're only going to put up to a 67. So that was just mainly to get shooting badges, but again, that's a decent amount of free throw if you want to play like Rec or Pro-Am, which you can do with this build, but it's mainly for park. Pass accuracy, we're going to go to a 72. Ball handling, we're going to go to an 82. And speed with ball, we're going to go to an 84. And this will also give you pro dribble moves. We get 20 finishing or 20 playmaking badges with this, which is definitely enough to be able to, play make and do what you need to do as a guard or even as a big. Perimeter defense, we're going to put up to a 95. Steal, we're going to actually put to a 62. So this is the reason it's not that high, but what it does is, as you can see, it unlocked the interceptor badge, which is really important to have, if you do play the lanes and things. I would like steal to be higher, but 62 is where you're actually going to unlock that badge at gold, and so that's all we're going to need in order to just utilize the interceptor badge. So block, we're going to max it out at a 93. And defensive rebound, we're going to put that to a 94. And then we'll go up to offensive rebound and put that to an 86 to finish with 25 defensive badges. We have 20 playmaking, 18 shooting, and 8 finishing. And then you'll max your speed out at an 85. You'll max your acceleration out at an 81. We won't touch strength. Your vertical should be at a 70. And then stamina, we're going to actually just put it to a 90 because you get your +4s, put you about a 94. So that'll complete the build. Like I said, with the 8 finishing, you could add more. But really, you only really need posterizer, to be honest, with the 4 finishing that you get with that. But we put it up to 8 so you can get, if you want to add in a sprinkle of some other finishing things. But that's a setup. So you have 8, 18, 20, and 25 badges total. So we'll go to the takeover. I suggest, in my opinion, you got to get stops to go to offense. I think offense is pretty easy on this game. So we use extreme clamps, which stonewalls ball handlers into more stops, pickups, fumbles when bodying them up, which is just going to get you a lot more stops. You have a lot of defensive badges. And then your secondary, I would go with limitless range. It's going to be able to make you shoot deeper. You could kind of flip these if you want. You can put limitless range first, extreme clamp second. Kind of depends on your play style, but extreme clamps really helps. And then I'll actually be showing you the best badges. So this comes out to a scoring machine, the shades of Jason Tatum, Chris Webber, and Pascal Siakam. But we're actually going to go in and look at the badges and how I would set it up. So for your finishing badges, like I said, I would just go Hall of Fame posterizer, and then I would go Hall of Fame heat seeker. That would be the 2 badges that I would select. Heat seeker is going to give you additional takeover when you dunk the ball, and posterizer, of course, is when you actually posterize people. So you're only going to benefit from dunking on people with those 2 badges. You really don't need any other ones. For shooting, I'm going to build this like a guard. We'll put gold deep threes. Hall of Fame blinders is amazing. We actually have a video for the best shooting badges as well on the channel, so make sure you check that out. But I'm going to give you the best ones here to set up. So we're going to go Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. That's a must-have. Then we're going to go Hall of Fame Hot Shot. It's going to also increase your takeover every time you make a shot. And this one's kind of where you want to go with it, but I would go gold stop and pop. So every time you come out of a dribble and stand still, this is going to boost your jump shot. And so we got gold stop and pop, Hall of Fame hot zone, Hall of Fame hot shot, gold deep threes, and Hall of Fame blinders. This is an incredible badge setup for this player. And again, depending on your position that you play, let's say you're an off-ball player in park, you can set this up to even be a catch and shoot, you know, throw on some catch and shoot, throw on, you know, corner specialist. You could set it up however you want. Green machine is a badge I would like to put on, but I think it's a little easier to green this year consistently, so that's a badge we're going to leave off. But you can kind of set it up how you need to. And then we're going to go into playmaking. So again, this is kind of, if I was to build this kind of, I would say in a guard, because you're going to go play park. First, we need Hall of Fame, quick first step. We need, for me, I use bronze unpluckable. I don't think the higher is incredibly better. That's debatable on who you talk to, but I'm going to keep it on bronze. Tight handles, I'm going to put on Hall of Fame. I'm going to put handle for days on Hall of Fame. I like stop and go on gold. And then here, I mean, if you're playing the guard role, you got to have bullet passer in order to get those quick animations. You can either go, you know, however bullet passer you want to put. You put it to gold, silver. I like to do silver bullet passer and silver bailout as my two last. So we have silver bailout, silver bullet passer, Hall of Fame handle for days, gold stop and go, Hall of Fame tight handles, and Hall of Fame quick first step with bronze unpluckable. So definitely a plethora of, you know, playmaking badges that you can kind of put where you want. Again, my play style, this is how I would recommend setting up for any general guard, but do with it what you want. And then finally with defensive badges, I'm going to set this up to, of course, guards in park. So we're going to go Hall of Fame clamps, I'm going to go Hall of Fame intimidator, I'm going to go Hall of Fame tireless defender, and I'm going to go Hall of Fame pick dodger. And then from here, you can kind of set it up how you want. We still have 9 defensive badges, so a ton of defensive badges for this player. I actually kind of like Hall of Fame hot stopper, so every time you get a stop, it's going to boost your takeover. So boost takeover meter after defensive plays. I'm going to go gold interceptor, so if we get in those lanes in the off-ball situations, we'll be able to, you know, get steals. And then for this one, if you feel like you're kind of like the bigger, let's say like the big man of the team on park, I would recommend putting on rim protector to silver, or even putting on some rebound chaser and rim protector on bronze, just to give yourself a little bit better, you know, defense in the paint. If you find yourself on more like guarding sharps or guarding guards that are kind of quick off the ball in like off-ball situations, I would recommend even looking at putting off-ball pest on. But for this build, I'm going to put rebound chaser to bronze and rim protector to bronze, just to give yourself a little benefit there. And that'll finish the badge setup. Now, if you're going to go jump into a game immediately, I recommend putting on the Steph Curry jump shot. I think it's just a standard good jump shot to have on any guard build. But that will finish this build. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe. We have a lot of cool 2K content coming out on my Mavs GG channel. I appreciate everyone stopping by, and be on the lookout for the next one.